Hi and welcome. My name is Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is about depression in very important people and in the media. In the last couple of months and weeks, we've heard about James Packer being depressed. We've heard about Zoe Marshal being depressed. And we heard about many celebrities, including one of my favorite people that committed suicide a few years back, Robin Williams. A lot of people think having a lot of money will solve all the issues. Well, I'm here to tell you today that it won't, even if you think so. Every one of us, whether you're 20 or 60, no matter how much money you have, can get into depression. The only reason these people are in the news is because they're famous. But all of us, at one stage or another, have got depressed to some degree. Some of us more, some of us less. And I'm no exception to this rule. But I will tell you today certain things that the media will not tell you. One of the reasons people get divorced is because there's a lack of community. The whole West is focused on individualism. And therefore, we need a sense of a community and friends around us. And you can have billions of dollars if you don't have a sense of community and friends around you, or you're divorced and you have no support system, you will get depressed. Although you may think by having a lot of money it'll solve the issues, I have news for you, it won't. James Packer, Robin Williams, Whitney Houston, Prince, and many others are no longer with us. I'm not laughing at these people. All I want you to say today, this is the biggest phenomena in our generation, and I brought it on this channel many times before. And I have the solution, and I have the reasons why people are depressed, and I have the solutions. I've created a whole guide for 6 hours, how to be a man, what your father never taught you. I talk about all these issues that especially men face today. And if anybody follows me, they know that up the road here at Watson's Bay, 6 men on average try to commit suicide a week. 4 are successful, but not one word in the media. So I worked on this for 12 years, and I created a whole program for men. How to be a man, what your father never taught you. I talk about manhood, what is a man, how to be a man, what are goals and what you need to do in your life to become a real man. Women, relationships and sex, and knowing when and where to put boundaries. The media, manipulation and indoctrination via the movies that emasculate you and make you a chump. Health and food and exercise, and why so many foods we eat today are junk and they deplete your energy. Money, wealth, and why it's so important to save, and rules how to become wealthy. Yes, exactly. Value, what is value? How to acquire value, and why it's so important. And like I mentioned earlier, how to overcome depression and fear. I have worked on this for years, and I have the solutions without medication. Now, I'm not saying this will help everybody, but in 80 to 90% of people that I worked with and have followed my guidelines on how to overcome depression and fear, they have changed their life dramatically. I will not profess to give you a pill and overnight all your problems will be solved. But I promise you, if you purchase our program, you will change your life drastically within a few short months. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but with my guidance and the people that work with that can testify to my knowledge and my expertise in this area with no drugs whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying that some people will not need further assistance by a medical practitioner, yes. And I'm not saying that I can solve everybody, but I can guarantee you, if you see our program on how to overcome depression and fear, I give simple advice and simple instruction how to overcome depression and fear, and I promise you, that 80 to 90% of you, if you follow these guidelines, within a few months you'll feel better. I'm not saying everything will be perfect, but it'll be a hell of a lot better where you are now. And last but not least, one thing that we all aspire to, happiness and fulfillment. I worked on this for 12 years. If James Packer is listening, and Zoe Marshal, or anybody that's depressed for that matter, I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or are you going to keep watching Kim Kardashian, Those Were the Days of Our Lives, and think a miracle is going to happen? Miracles only happen for those who are proactive. A friend of mine highlighted to me the other day, a great friend of mine, and he said to me, the Jewish scholar said, open me a pin of effort and I'll open your world. You have to make an effort. If you sit idle thinking things are going to change and you feel sorry for yourself, nothing will happen. Nothing will change because nobody cares about you but you. One of the biggest problems today is no sense of community. You feel you're isolated. You may have a lot of people around you, but you still feel lonely. You may be in a marriage or in the factual relationship or whatever, whether you're male or female, and still feel lonely because you can't express your feelings or your desires or whatever, and you feel closed and you want to explode. We all at one stage or another experience that, but the problem is you have to make an effort. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? I promise you, anybody purchasing this program will change his life drastically within a few months. What have you got to lose? You have a 30-day money back guarantee. What have you got to lose? Try it for 30 days. If you're not happy, I will refund your money back because I know what I've done in my program and how it changed many, many people's lives. And anybody wants to ask or know who I helped, email me and I'll send you the details. And you can talk to them directly and see what I have done for these people. And I promise you, in life, sometimes you have to try. I'm reaching my hand to you today so I can help you. But at the same time, you have to give me a hand so I can pull you out of the abyss. Try a program for 30 days and this will change your life drastically. Thank you very much for all the people that helped me put our whole program together, especially depression and fear, that James Packer, Zoe Marshal, and many, many, many people that are not mentioned in the media because they're not famous are struggling with. There's a few people that I know at the moment that are struggling with depression and they know who I'm talking to and they purchased my program, so thank you very, very much. Look us up on www.alltotalcoaching.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or you're going to keep doing the same thing again and again, complaining about the same issues, and you get nowhere. Thank you very much. Email us if you've got any questions on john@sosdating.com. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you know who I am.